Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is the video I promised about class rank. I'm going to try and do this in one go, so I may misspeak here and there. I'll do different rankings for leveling purpose and another one for utility purpose. So I'll start off with what is the easiest class to level with in Ragnarok as a new player. So I have 5 rankings where S is the top tier and F is the bottom tier. If you disagree or disagree with my opinion, make sure to voice it in the comments. All right, let's get started. So, the first class I'm going to pick, the one I'm going to start off with, uh, will be the funnest class in the game. So, for me, it is the hardest to level up. That will be Taekwon Boy Girl. Give me 1 second here, everybody. All right. So let's try again. Taekwondo boy girl. So I will give them an F. As a first time player, it offers very little to make your life easier. Not only is the job change a pain in the neck, but they can't equip all the gears that the rest of the jobs can equip. They are fun because they have some cool combos and skills, and they have a skill that changes their kick element. Uh, which is nice. You can fight a lot of monsters and do a lot of damage, but where they fail is that their second class is very complicated to level up. I don't even think that the Ragnarok team even know what their skills do, or I can't figure it out. I don't know, but um, they're very difficult to level up after second class, and so I give them an F because of that. All right, so the other class that I will pick is the super novice. Let's see. So super novice. In order to become a super novice, you have to go up to base level 45. Um, and level 45 with barely any good gear as a new player is very hard to achieve. So, but once you reach super novice, you get to choose a wide range of skills from first job classes. So you can pick, you can be a mage as a super novice, you can be a melee, um, and you can mix the skills from swordsman with the skills from a merchant and a thief. And I think they're very fun. And so they're very versatile. Um, this class has the lowest HP than the rest, and they can equip most gears that others can. So that's what makes them a little bit um, hard to pick as a first class as a starting player. So I will put them in the C class just because of that. They're very versatile, and uh, but they can equip uh, a lot of gears, and they have low HP, and you have to reach level 45 base. So that's where I will put them. Next up is, let's see who we're gonna go next. Let's pick the archers. Archers. So archers are the easiest class to level in Ragnarok. They start off with two of the strongest skills for the first job class, which is Arrow Shower and Double Strafe. So Arrow Shower lets them deal damage like around a target, and Double Strafe is a single target skill. So both are very strong, and they can be used from very long distances. Their other skills are very good supporter skills as well. So and you'll still be using them once you change to the other classes in that tree. Um, Archers are easily the best class to start off on your adventures in Ragnarok. They can craft their own ammo. Uh, well, like I mentioned before, so their only downside is that yeah, you do use ammo, but and you have to buy it. But since you can craft your own ammo, and you can kill mobs very quickly and from a distance, so you don't have to use potions. Um, you will be making money super fast. So I will place archers in the S class. So I believe that they're one of the classes that you should pick as a start. They're fun and they're fast and they're easy to level. All right, so the other class I will pick is the swordsman. So swordsman are also very versatile class, and another recommended class to start your adventures in Ragnarok. They have the highest HP in the game and have HP regen, which I think is really nice if you're trying to save money. Because once you get damaged, you can just sit down and your HP will recover quick. So there's no need for potions. So and swordsmen second class are one of the strongest in the game. They can use a variety of weapons from swords, two-hand swords, spears, and daggers. And as a second job, you get to ride your own personal chicken, like a horse, which increases your walking speed and increases your weight limit on things you can carry. So to me, swordsmen also get an S. So swordsmen are an S class. They're a very nice class to start with. So the next class is the mage. Let's pick the mage. All right. So where do mages belong? So I'll give the mage a C grade. And the reason for that is that mage can be powerful, but they're very frustrating class to play at the same time. They have to cast their spell. Um, they can get interrupted, and they have very low HP, and they have to manage SP as well. So, in order for you to be an effective mage, you need money basically, and even then, if you make a mistake or there's lag, you will be on the floor before you take your next breath, and that happened to me a lot of times. Um, their second class have to deal with the same issues as the first class. Um, with the casting and the low HP. Their spells are very strong though, but some classes hit as hard as a mage, if not harder. So I would put them at a C. And now let's talk about merchants. Merchants. So where can I place the merchants? Let's see. Merchants. As a starting class, they are very bad, but everyone needs one as their second character. So um, the reason for this is that their skill discount and overcharge are very handy. So any loot that you pick up, they can be sold for higher, and discount allow you to buy potions and items from some NPC at a lower price. Uh, Plus, you can ban your rare items with a merchant or things that you pick up to other players. Everyone who's starting out needs one. So they're slow and have very bad fighting skills. Um, Up until later levels. But when they become blacksmith and alchemists, they become pretty good actually. So blacksmith, they're very good fighting class, and alchemists are very complicated, but complicated to level. But alchemists, in my view, do become top tier when changing to their third job classes. So I will give merchants a B grade, just because of their difficulty in leveling at the beginning. But again, they can easily become top tier once they reach their third classes, which is nice. So the next class I'm going to pick is the acolytes. Acolytes. All right. So, what can I say about the acolytes? They're very hard to level. Um, they have no good attacking skills. What they do have is a lots and lots of utility with very limited SP in the beginning. When changing to second class job, their SP problems are a non-issue. So as an acolyte, though, you can warp to other towns. You can teleport around a map. You can cast increased AGI. That means your walking speed will increase, and are one of the two support classes in the game. So at a later level, they become very self-sufficient and can level up with minimal gear. And for this, because they can level up with minimal gear, they get a B grade. So I'll put them in the B grade. Um, and I'll go on to the next right away. Thief. I'll put thief in the A grade. So they lack HP recovering skills and high damage skills, but make up with how quick they attack and their evasive capabilities. They get double attack and enhanced evasion, and two skills that make life easier when there's very little money in the earlier levels, right? So with double attack, you get to level up pretty quickly. So that is really nice. All right, so we have gunslingers. So gunslinger for me get an A grade as well. And they are very similar to archers in what they do. Their downfall comes from how expensive the bullets are and the lack of defense. So, as a new player, gunslinger shouldn't be your first choice because they will drain your pocket fast. But they're super easy to level with, just as easy as the archer. But again, where the archer, you can make your own arrows, as a gunslinger, you're gonna have to spend money. So that's why I put them a little lower than the archers. Uh, all right, so we only have two more left. So ninjas, where would ninja go? I would put ninjas. Let me put them next to the Taekwondo class. And the reason for that is most of their skills involve you spending money or charging like a mage. It's a fun class to play, but as of this time, it requires you to spend some good money to make them effective. So I will give the ninjas an F. Uh, the last job on the list is summoner. Summoners. Let's see where summoner goes. So summoners are easy to level and easy to get gear for. They're a good class, but they're very limited in what they can do. The potential for summoner is limited. While the six original classes have, unlimited potential, uh, summoners still get an A grade in leveling. So I will put them in the A category because again, they're easy to get gear for. Um, you can make them a range character or the healer or like a mage character, but um, Yeah, I don't have too much to say about Summoner, but they're not that bad. They're not that bad. They're better than mages because for mages you're gonna have to get gear, and for Summoner, um, you can just hunt the gear that you need, which makes it easy to level. Now I will rank them in terms of utility. So in terms of utility, I will put the merchants first. Like I said before, they have discount and overcharge, which is super nice. Um, Acolytes. I suggest that you make a second account. So your main account should have your main character and your merchant, and then your second account should have an acolyte to help you out, give you warps and stuff. Um, in terms of utility, I will also put the super novice here because they have the skills for merchant and acolyte. The only thing is, remember that it takes job level 45 and higher for you to get those skills that the merchant and acolyte can get from level 10 and level 12. Let's pick the swordsman. In terms of utility, the swordsman I'll put in A because they have HP and they have good defense at the beginning. So um, for what you use it in the game for, I think they're good enough. Uh, then we're gonna put again the archers. The archers are nice also. They can hunt and you don't spend a lot of money. Same thing with the thief. They're all in the same category: swordsman, archer, and thief. They don't spend too much money. Um, Next up is the Taekwondo boy and girl. They are nice to have. Again, they're fun. You can attack a lot of monsters, but at a super high level, their utility becomes less and less because you start getting money with the other ones. So then you make up the you can make up um, with the other skills and with money basically. So for example, the skill to change elementals with if you have money with the other classes, you can also change your element, and the ability to run fast. You can also, with a little money, you can also change that with the other classes. um, in terms of utility, mages, uh, I can give mage a B grade, again because I can hunt with no problem. Um, Summoner, I can put Summoner as an A, because they're self sufficient. But remember that they have a limit on how sufficient they can be. In other words, they have a level cap, and the gear that you can get is not as good as the rest. Um, Ninjas, I'll put them as C. Actually, I think ninjas deserve an F in terms of utility. You can either go magic ninja or range ninja, but whichever one you pick, you're gonna be spending money because you're gonna have to buy tools so that you can use your skills, and they're not any better than the rest. Gunslinger are very hard to put because you spend a lot of money, but they're good hunters, so I will give them a B in terms of utility. If you want to make a little bit of money, you can be a gunslinger. because you'll be killing fast. The same thing with the mage. You can level up Fireball or Thunderstorm, and I think Fireball is better. And you can level up. You can hunt. Yeah. So that is my utility rank list, and I'll be uploading another video with the second class and their ranks. Please follow for the next video and the next leveling guide.